Hi, this is Afreen Rahman from Insaid and welcome back for another episode from Datagiri. Today, let's talk about how you can start a career in data science. And this video will be done in two parts and will act as a step-by-step guide for a beginner. So, let's get started. So in this exciting journey about how you can start a career in data science, the very first step or the first objective for you will be to learn maths and stats. If you're a data science aspirant, then you need a strong background in mathematics and a basic knowledge of statistics. Because in the midst of the hype around data-driven decision making, the basics are somehow getting sidelined. Now, the boom in data science requires an increase in executive statistics, right, and math skills. Some of the fundamental concepts expected from a business analyst are correlation, causation, and how to statistically test hypotheses. Now, we highly recommend starting with the basics of linear algebra and then gradually moving towards calculus. It may be, a bit hard to master them initially, but with enough time and practice, you will get familiar and comfortable with it. Now, coming to our step number 2, which is practice programming. Now, numerous studies, including our own, have come to the conclusion that Python is the most important language to be learned by data scientists. In fact, in 2022, the sentiment is being clamored by most that almost 75% in the industry as well as the professionals are saying that Python is the way to start forward. So beginners should focus on learning Python programming for at least the starting 5-6 months, and interact with its databases. Then once you have a good understanding of Python and programming in general, then you can, start learning other programming languages like R, Java, and then move on to machine learning packages like scikit-learn, right? Now, sites like Kaggle and DataCamp are extremely good at testing codes and collaborating with peers and developers. In addition, forums like Stack Overflow are excellent in discussing problems and queries related to programming. I'll certainly be sharing some links down below, right? Now, moving on to the third step. Dip your feet in machine learning. Now, many people make the mistake of learning every algorithm in machine learning and then they forget that it can actually be used to solve a problem. So for beginners, it is suggested that they learn the popular and the standard algorithms. Now, a complicated algorithm is not always the solution for complex application. It is how and machine learning problems are being solved optimally. Now, I will certainly recommend a few blogs which will brilliantly explain the process, right? I will be sharing the links to all the blogs below in the description box. Now, the first blog is Machine Learning Mastery by Jason Brownlee, an amazing blog expert. He is, and he explores the fascinating world of machine learning and captures its essence in, the real world. Second blog is by Adam Gately, right? He has an interesting write-up in machine learning and Python. You can also look into Arthur Giolani's blog on reinforcement learning. He's an absolute, the blog is an absolute gem of a blog which particularly focuses on reinforcement learning and machine learning. And lastly, you can also check out Edwin Chen's blog, right? It requires requisite concepts of machine learning such as, neural networks, deep learning, etc., as well as the math behind it. So if you decide to take a course, apart, from your general learning in machine learning, keep in mind that most of the programs gives you a brief idea of their basic algorithms, like support vector machines and neural networks. However, they also, strengthen your, concepts like matrix operation, linear regression, and they teach you supervised and unsupervised learning, and introduction to some of the projects using programming languages. Generally, MATLAB, Python, and Octave also form a part of it. So if you are interested in taking up data science programs, do check out our website www.insaid.co. I'll put in the link in the description box. Now, coming to our fourth step, you need to create and build machine learning projects. Now, learning is just the beginning. It also needs to be implemented. Now, taking a live project, understanding the architecture behind the scenes, it'll help you a lot in giving you a hands-on experience in data science, right? Because that is what many large firms are looking for. People who have experience with data science, and they also should have an analytical mind. So you can learn via following different kind of projects for beginners. You can have, practice like iris flower classification project or movie lens 100K different. I'll also link some of the projects in the description box, right? Well, this is all that I have for today. In the next video, we will continue with the rest of the steps to help you transition to a career in data science. Don't forget to subscribe to Insaid's channel. Click on the bell icon to get a notification when the next video comes out. See you soon. Bye-bye.